to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn, and love we share, that's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble, but love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye.
A very good evening to all you wonderful people out there from Ed Rambeau. Yes, that's me, and this is my little corner of the world. For the past 2 shows, I've been concentrating on songs from the amazing world of Broadway. And tonight is no different, because the theme for this evening is Curtain Up. And to kick us off, The Scarlet Pimpernel is a musical with music by Frank Wildhorn and lyrics and book by Nan Knighton, based on the 1905 novel of the same name. The show is set in England and France during the reign of terror of the French Revolution. The story is a precursor to the spy fiction and the superhero genres, where a hero hides under a mild-mannered alias. The musical ran on Broadway from 1997 through January 2000 in several theaters and in several revised versions. It also had a U.S. national tour, and this is only one of the many wonderful songs that came from that show. It's called Storybook.
Listen to me, I have beautiful dreams I can spin you, dreams to linger within you. Close your eyes and we'll ride my carousel. I'll sing you stories of lovers whose love used to fill me, and the lovers who will be. For you see, love is one thing I do well. Come, let's believe love can be just as sweet as it seems. Let's live on dreams. In my dreams, such beautiful lovers have found me. Storybook lovers surround me. Nothing is real, but I'm flying, sighing. Where is my storybook ending? Why does my golden pretending leave me with nothing to hold but my dreams? Oh, is it only in dreams that we find our ideal love? Are there lovers with real love? If you know how to feel love, show me how. Oh, but my dear, if you can't be as sweet as you seem, I'd rather dream. In my dreams, such beautiful lovers have found me. Storybook lovers surround me. Nothing is real, but I'm flying, crying. Where is my storybook ending? Why does my golden pretending leave me with nothing to hold but my dreams? Come and wake me, come be the love I can hold now. Storybook love leaves me cold now. Show me the way to stop dreaming. There is only one perfect storybook ending. That is the end of pretending. That is the moment I say, love me now. love leaves me cold now. Show me the way to stop dreaming. There is only one perfect storybook ending. That is the end of pretending. That is the moment I say, love me now.
My next song comes from a Broadway musical with music by Henry Krieger and lyrics and book by Tom Ian. Based on the show business aspirations and successes of R&B acts such as the Supremes, the Shirelles, James Brown, Jackie Wilson, and others, the musical follows the story of a young female singing trio from Chicago, Illinois, called the Dreams, who become music superstars. The musical was called Dreamgirls and was staged with a mostly African-American cast, originally starring Jennifer Holliday. It was later adapted into a motion picture by DreamWorks and Paramount Pictures in 2006, in which Jennifer Hudson, who placed 7 on the 3rd season of American Idol, went on to win an Academy Award for her portrayal of Effie White. You're about to hear me sing one of my favorite songs from that show, entitled Family.
She said, what about what I need? What about what's best for me? And she went on to say, what about how I feel? When we told her she had to go, how do you think it felt to hear her say, what about me? What about me? And I said, it's more than you. It is more than me. No matter what we are a family. This dream is for all of us. This one can be real. And you can't stop us now because of how you feel. It's more than you. It is more than me. Whatever dreams we had, they're for the family. We're not alone anymore. Now there are others there. And that dream's big enough for all of us to share. So don't think you're going. You're not going anywhere. You're staying and taking your share. And if you get afraid again, I'll be there. We are a family, like a giant tree, branching out toward the sky. We are a family. We are so much more than just you and I. We are a family, like a giant tree, growing stronger, growing wiser. We are growing free. We need you. We are a family.
From the Broadway musical with a score by Julie Stein and lyrics by Bob Merrill that first opened on Broadway in 1964 comes this wonderful song that was cut from the film version and replaced with a rather inept song called Funny Girl, which of course is the title of the musical starring Barbra Streisand. And here's my version of that beautiful love ballad that was cut from the movie, The Music That Makes Me Dance. I add 2 and 2, the most simple addition, then swear that the figures are lying. I'm a much better singer than mathematician, 'cause I'm better on stage than at intermission. And as far as your love is concerned, if I've been burned, I haven't learned. I know you're around when the sky and the ground started ringing. I know that you're near by the thunder I hear in advance. Your words alone are the words that can start my heart singing. Yours is the only music that makes me dance. And you'll rise in the light of 2 eyes that adore you. Bore you it might, but you won't leave my sight, for I'll glance in every way. Every day I need less of myself and need more you. More you. Yours is the only music that makes me dance. Baby, yours is the only music that makes me dance. Guys and Dolls is a musical with music and lyrics by Frank Lesser, with a book by Joe Swirling and Abe Burrows. It is based on The Idol of Miss Sarah Brown from 1933 and Blood Pressure, which are 2 short stories by Damon Runyon. And it also borrows characters and plot elements from other Damon Runyon stories, such as Pick the Winner. Many hit songs came from this show, such as Luck Be a Lady, I'll Know, and I've Never Been in Love Before, but what you're about to hear is my version of the title song, Guys and Dolls.
What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy. What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby, which what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News. What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by a television set who once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked 'em. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir, when you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll. When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane as only a John can be for a Jane. When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal, call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be minking it for some doll. When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's a cinch that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad. When you meet a mug lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum fol-de-rol, call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some doll. When you see a sport and his cash has run short, make a bet that he's banking it with some doll. When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night? When a lazy slob takes a good steady job and he smells from Vitalis and Barbasol, call it dumb, call it clever, but you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
That was the title song from Guys and Dolls, and I hope you enjoyed my take on it. For those of you who may have just tuned in, you're listening to Ed Rambeau, and this is My Little Corner of the World on MemoryLaneOldies.com. Tonight's theme, Curtain Up. But before moving on, you all know what time it is. It's time for that little rascal, America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Come on in and say hello, little buddy.
Hi, Eduardo, and all you wonderful people out there who helped to make me a star.
Really, Tom? You gotta stop being so modest.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I should have just told the truth and said major star. By the way, what's with all this Broadway stuff? This is the third show in a row you've been butchering these outstanding Broadway melodies.
I'm gonna let that slide, Tom. But for your information, people seem to love the way I handle Broadway tunes.
Yeah, well, apparently you haven't been reading the same cards and letters I've been reading. Speaking of Broadway, haven't you been in a couple of Broadway shows?
As a matter of fact, I have. Didn't you catch any of my performances? I was in Hair, Jesus Christ Superstar, an off-Broadway show called Score with Sylvester Stallone, and I also had the title role in a musical called Heathen.
Heathen. Ah, yes. How could I forget that one? That show was so bad, by the end of the first act, I kept wishing I was Abraham Lincoln.
Just stop it. I'll have you know that I got a rave from Clive Barnes, who happened to be the leading New York Times critic during that period.
Oh, really? He must have been drunk for that performance. By the way, do you happen to know what you get when you lock a straight Jewish guy and a gay guy together in a hotel room for 6 months?
No, Tom. What do you get?
A Broadway musical.
That's very funny. Now say goodnight, my friend.
Good night, everybody. And if you want to hear these songs sung properly, family, do yourself a favor. Turn off this show and buy a ticket to the original Broadway production.
Isn't your catnip awaiting?
My, you're very astute. See you in 2 weeks, my loves. But for now, as Eduardo stated, my catnip awaits.
And there you have it, my friends, America's favorite pussycat, Talking Tom. Returning now to tonight's theme, Curtain Up, here's one of the most beautiful love ballads from a very dark musical composed by Stephen Sondheim entitled Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. It's called Not While I'm Around. Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around. Nothing's gonna harm you, no sir, not while I'm around. Demons are prowling everywhere nowadays. I'll send them howling, I don't care, I've got ways. No one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time nothing can harm you, not while I'm around. Being close and being clever ain't like being true. I don't need to, I would never hide a thing from you. Like some, no one's gonna hurt you, no one's gonna dare. Others can desert you, not to worry, whistle, I'll be there. Demons will charm you with a smile for a while, but in time nothing can harm you. My next selection is a show tune composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber with lyrics by Trevor Nunn, based on poems by T.S. Eliot. It was written for the 1981 musical Cats, where it was sung primarily by the character Grisabella as a melancholic remembrance of her glamorous past and as a plea for acceptance. The title of the song is Memory, and according to musicologist Jessica Sternfeld, in 2006 she wrote, "The composition Memory in some estimations, is by far the most successful song ever from a musical. And with that, allow me to present my rendition.
Midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She is shining alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. It was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. Let the memory live again. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and the street lamp sputters, and soon it will be morning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new light, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin. Burnt out ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning. The street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
This next song was also written by Andrew Lloyd Webber and was composed for the 1986 English musical The Phantom of the Opera. It's a magnificent song entitled All I Ask of You and has been compared to the music found in Giacomo Puccini's 1910 opera La Fanciulla del West. Please enjoy my take on this wonderful piece, All I Ask of You.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm
beside you, to guard you and to guide you. Say you'll love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you need me with you now and always. Promise me that all you say is true. That's all I ask. Oh, let me be your shelter. Let me be your light. You're safe. No one will find you. Your fears are far behind you. All I want is freedom, a world that's warm and bright, and you always beside me, to hold me and to hide me. Say you'll share with me one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you need me with you here, beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you. Say the word and I will follow you. Share each day with me, each night, each morning. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. Love me, that's all I ask of you.
Tonight's show opened with a song called Storybook, composed by Frank Wildhorn with lyrics by Nan Knighton for their Broadway show, The Scarlet Pimpernel. In closing, here's another stunning song from that same score and happens to be one of my personal favorites. It's called Where's the Girl?
Days full of restlessness and fury. I remember nights that were drunk on dreams. I remember someone who hungered for the glory. I remember her and it seems she's gone. Where's the girl? Where's the girl with the blaze in her eyes? Where's the girl with that gaze of surprise? Now and then I still dream she's beside me. Where's the girl who could turn on the edge of a knife? Where's the girl who was burning for life? I can still feel her breathing beside me. And I know she remembers how fearless it feels to take off with the wind at your heels. She and I took this world like a storm. Come again, let the girl in your heart tumble free. Bring your renegade heart home to me. In the dark of the morning I'll warm you, arouse you. Little girl, don't forget that I know who you are. We were cut from the same surly star, like two jewels in the sky sharing fire. Where's the girl, so alive and still aching for more? We had dreams that were worth dying for. We were caught in the eye of the storm. Come again, let the girl in your heart tumble free. Bring your renegade heart home to me. In the dark of the morning I'll warm you, arouse you. I remember days full of restlessness and fury. I remember nights that were drunk on dreams. I remember someone who hungered for the glory. I remember her, and it seems she's here. Where's the girl? Is she gazing at me with surprise? Do I still see that glaze in her eyes? Am I dreaming, or is she beside me now?
Once again, my friends, that about wraps it up. But before saying goodnight, I'd like to make mention here that my next show won't air until 3 weeks from this evening because of a dental appointment I have in Philadelphia on June 23rd. Which means my next show won't air until June 30th, which, by the way, happens to be my birthday. So please join me on June 30th for my birthday celebration, where I'll be singing some of my personal favorite recordings. That being said, remember, for those of you who still haven't read my novel From a Distant Mirror, it remains available to read for free. Just go to inkit.com, that's INKITT.com, and type the title From a Distant Mirror into the website's search box. All I ask is that you leave an honest review at the end. That being said, this is Ed Rambeau, and from my little corner of the world to yours, with nothing but love in my heart, here's wishing you an awesome remainder of your evening with our dear friend Ron Baker. So let's return now to Ron's Record Shop, and good night with buckets of love, everyone.